You know, a lot's changed since we started making these videos. It was several years ago. But we're still the same guys we've always been. We're no different. Nothing's really gone to our heads. Yeah, you know, we just really thought it was important that we let our influences as directors come through. You know, Herzog has always been a big influence on me. He just really informed the way that I try to make movies. I remember reading a quote from him once where he said, "Filmmaking is all in the knees."
And what does that speak to you, man?
Speaks to my knees. I think we really were also influenced this time by Wes Anderson, the way that all of his shots are like paintings. They're like miniature paintings with perfect symmetry on each side. We tried to really achieve that this year. Our sets are like a painting. People have always said that, but this year I think we took it to a whole new level. Of course, we've also got a little bit of a Paul Thomas Anderson influence.
PTA.
PTA, man, just one of the greats. Yeah, you know, we got a lot of influences, not just filmmakers. I would say one of our big influences for this movie was Huey Lewis and the News, particularly their album Sports.
The News, dude.
Yeah, it's not just Huey. We were also influenced by the writing of Cormac McCarthy and William Faulkner, and you know, just those good Southern authors that really have like the Southern Gothic thing going on, and they really know how to get to the soul of Southern people.
Everything under the sun is in the artist's toolbox.
That's true.
It's just,
it's true.
If you don't know how to use it, then don't.
It's like look at it this way. I always say this. It's like paints in a paint box, okay? All of these things we're mentioning are all different paints that can be used in a paint box. But if you take them out and you just start flinging them all over the place, you're gonna end up with a pretty ugly picture, all right? That doesn't mean you don't take them out, because if you leave them in there for too long, they dry out. So you wanna take them, you might add a dash of yellow. Then you decide to add a little bit of red. What do you end up with? Orange. You know, we loved acting. I mean, of course we have acted in our videos for years, and you know, we know we're great actors, we understand that, but it's important to us to really be artists first. And we're not saying actors aren't artists, but we've always been directors more than anything else. That's really been our first love. And we just figured that the only way to really get that done this year was to really focus on the work from the behind the camera side as opposed to in front of it, because we don't want to, you know, get pulled in too many directions and get torn apart. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, rest in peace to Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was one of the great American actors, and yeah, we miss him every day. I mean, we miss him as a person, we miss him as a man, but we also just miss him as an artist. He very well could have been in this movie. I think he would have been perfect for it. I don't know, man.
Well, he could have read, for sure.
He definitely would have got an audition at least.
For sure.
But what I decided to do was come up with a series of questions that could help me determine someone's personality and how similar it is to Jacob. So I consulted with some psychiatrists, and I came up with a list of questions that I think really captures the essence of Jacob and who he is. And I wanted to cast as wide of a net as possible. So what I did is I put together a modest advertising campaign. You know, I bought some billboards on I-20. I took out some radio ads and some local print ads and some local television commercials, just bringing in people to read for the part. And yeah, the turnout was pretty impressive. Hey, come on in, bros. Check out my dojo. Yeah, I rented this space out for the auditions. Wanted to make sure we had something that people were really comfortable in. Did a lot of research ahead of time. You know, influences are important to me. So I made sure and researched the work of Elsie de Wolfe and Jean-Michel Frank, so I could really kind of capture that here to make it the best environment. This is the waiting room right here. Very feng shui. Come on back. All right, this is where the magic happens. This is the interview room. This is where we're going to be auditioning our candidates. Right in here. This room right here, this is just storage. And of course, you know, to keep up with the health codes, we had to have a working bathroom. Right here. All right, so the guys ought to be showing up in about 2-3 hours, so I've got a lot of work to do. about that time. Probably a lot of good candidates out here. I just hope we have time to get them all in. You know, it's probably going to be lined up around the block. Let's go take a look. What's up, guys? Y'all here for the auditions?
Hey. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I'm Clint.
I'm Daniel.
Hey, it's good to meet you, bro. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, how'd you hear about us, man?
Through the back page.
Oh, that's really sweet, dude. I appreciate it. It's Clint. Yeah, it's Clint.
Okay.
Clint, y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. We're going to do some auditions. All right, y'all psyched? You guys psyched?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on in, bros. Over here, guys. Make yourself comfortable. Make yourself comfortable. I'm going to need probably like 15, 20 minutes, but I'll be right with y'all. Y'all just have a seat, get comfortable. I'll be right back. Do you guys need some water or anything?
Do you have any Coke?
We don't have any Coke. There's a sink like 2 floors up, though. You can get some water up there if you want. I don't have cups. Just use your hands. Just cup your hands together, dude.
We'll just sit here.
Wherever you want to get to. Just wherever. Just make yourself at home. Just get as comfortable as you possibly can. I need some privacy, dude. All right, Tyler, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, bro, come on. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and get started. Danny will be with you just a little bit now. Okay, so really this isn't as much an audition as it is like a personality test. Like I put together a list of questions and we're going to see how close you are personality-wise to Jacob because you really have to inhabit him for this role. This is like some Daniel Day-Lewis kind of stuff, okay? Yeah. All right, so let's just read this list of questions to you. You just answer first thing that comes to mind just as quick as you can, all right? At what age did you start wetting the bed and at what age did you stop wetting the bed?
4.
Okay, for both questions? Yes. Okay. Someone gives you a calfskin wallet for your birthday. How do you react?
Thank you.
All right. While walking along in desert sand, you suddenly look down and see a tortoise crawling toward you. You reach down and flip it over onto its back. The tortoise lies there, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it cannot do so without your help. You are not helping. Why?
I tip it over, but then I'm not helping.
I can't repeat the question.
Yes.
Do you feel that the existence of ghosts proves or disproves the notion of a benevolent God?
Pass.
How many hours a year do you spend styling your hair?
I've never combed my hair.
Which of these do you find the most sexually arousing? A scarecrow, a parking garage, or a gingerbread house?
Gingerbread house.
Okay. Could you look at the spot on my hand? You think I need to have that checked out?
The what? Yeah.
Okay. Just to be safe. Please rank the following in order from most favorable to least favorable. Badgers, hedgehogs, mole rats, honeybees, spiders, Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, horses, seahorses, otters, catfish, bright whales, sea lions, monster trucks, and starfish moles. Again, I'm not allowed to repeat the question.
But you're not going to believe this. That's the order I would have them in.
Ah, okay. That's easy. It makes it easy for me to record the answers. Please listen carefully and rank the following in order from most favorable to least favorable. Joseph Stalin, Jeffrey Dahmer, Adolf Hitler, Marcia Clark.
Jeffrey Dahmer, Marcia Clark,
Okay.
Joseph Stalin,
Mm-hmm.
and hedgehogs.
Okay. Very good. Which portrayal of Robin do you find most convincing? Chris O'Donnell, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or Ewan McGregor?
Ewan McGregor. McGregor?
That's it.
Ewan.
Yes. Who will win the World Series in 2021?
The Red Sox.
Okay. Is your eyeglasses prescription the same as mine?
No, I don't. I don't wear glasses.
Then the answer is no. Who would you bet on in a fist fight? Paul Rubens now or Paul Rubens 6 months from now?
Paul Rubens now because he has more time to train.
Okay. Like that creative thinking. In the past month, what is your longest interval between urinations?
Four.
Bowel movements, same question.
Two days.
In the past year, have you suffered any injuries to your right big toe or your left earlobe?
No.
How many baby carrots can you fit into your mouth at once?
A lot.
Have you passed gas at any time in 2018?
I just did.
Split pea soup. Would that be all right for a lunch?
What? Pass.
Is your birthday on November 17th?
No.
Other than Iola, who is your favorite Mama's Family character?
Vinton.
Excluding Nebraska, what is your favorite state in the United States of America?
Delaware.
Excluding Montana, what is your least favorite state in the United States of America?
South Dakota.
How many times have you been alone with a child in 2018?
Including my daughter, does she count?
We're just looking for a number here.
How many days alone?
How many times? I can give you no further information.
100. I don't know. A lot.
Please sing or hum the first 3 bars of March of the Priests. That's from the Magic Flute. Okay. Please rate Leonard Nimoy's performance as Tevye
What's a Tevier?
from Fiddler on the Roof.
He's in it?
I can't give you any more information.
It's pretty forgettable. I don't remember him.
Okay.
I've seen that. It's really good.
Were you breastfed?
On the way here?
Okay, we're down to the last couple questions, so just bear with me for another minute. How old was the doctor who circumcised you?
I don't know, he's older than me.
Okay, last question. Are you willing to shave your mustache for this role?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, I think that went really well. Yeah, you should feel good. It went perfect. I mean, it couldn't be much better, to be honest. We still have another guy left to read. Yeah, well, I'm happy. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to have you on board.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Like I said, we have one more audition to go, but I mean, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think you did about as good as you could possibly do. So we're going to be shooting. Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to hear him out. We're not trying to find another role for him or something. I think you really know this one. So we're going to be shooting in about 2 weekends. It's going to be at my house.
Yeah.
And so, I'll make sure you have directions and all that. So no big deal. It's not hard to find. But the thing is, all you're going to have to do is show up and just bring what you brought to the table here today to that shoot. Just wear a suit and be ready to go.
Sounds good. I don't have a suit.
You don't have a suit.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm here to audition for the role of Jacob.
Do you have a suit?
Yeah.
All right, you got the role. Cool. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I worked hard casting Clint too, bro.
We decided this year to try and do something we've never done before. We tried to get a little bit more ambitious. And,
We say that every year, man.
well, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I think we've lived up to our promises. I don't think we've let anyone down. And I think this year's no exception. They're really gonna like it. We bounced around some ideas this year. We had a lot of good ones. One of the earliest ones we actually started working on a few years ago. You might not even remember this one because it's been so long, but at one point our plan was we adopted 10 children, all from the exact same village in Korea. So they had completely the same background, all the same blood type, all male, all children born within the same day. And what we decided we were going to do was raise these kids in identical environments, like no changes at all, the exact same stimulus, the exact same diet, the exact same surroundings, the same hour of daylight every day that they get to see.
Literally exactly the same.
Like the same kid over
Literally.
and over. So what we were going to do is once they turned 5 years old, we were going to hire someone to give them a standardized IQ test. And I forgot to mention this, but each child would be assigned to one player in the league, and they would then take the test, and their test results would be ranked 1 through 10, and each kid's score would determine the drafting position of the corresponding adult. But unfortunately, after 4 years, the kids all escaped. Man, I'll tell you one thing I forgot about being on this side of the camera.
What's that, bro, man?
Man, you get freaking hot.
You don't have to tell me, bro.
Yeah, I know you're feeling it too.
We are definitely on the hot seats.
There's no doubt about it. I'll tell you what though, I'm feeling kind of dry.
You feeling dry, bro?
Yeah. Did you get my drink for me?
Yeah, man. Let me go. Because you gotta stay hydrated, bro.
Yeah, it's very important to stay hydrated. It's one of the number one rules of filmmaking.
You feeling dry?
Yeah, I'm feeling dry. We go get the drink.
Let me step out and go.
All right, yeah, why don't you go do that? All right, man. Do it now.
You go, bro?
Thanks.
No problem, dude.
Cheers.
Stuff, man. Cheers.
So another idea that we had that we got pretty far with that I really liked was the dogs. Yeah, the dogs, that was a good idea, I gotta say. So what we did there is about 2.5 years ago, we went out and we acquired 10 pit bull puppies. And we raised them all with an absolute lack of affection. No love whatsoever. We locked them each in a hot aluminum cage 24 hours a day. And we had lights in the cage, but they weren't on at any predictable time. Like they might be on for 40 hours straight, and then they go off for 10 minutes, and then they come back on. They might only be on for a minute every day. You know, we tried to keep the dogs from really getting settled. And one thing that was important to us is we wanted to make sure that they were big, strong dogs. So what we did is we fed them a strict diet of purely Wagyu imported Japanese beef. You know, high fat content, a lot of marbling in there, and the dogs just love it. They tore it up. So these dogs, they got big and strong. And once they got big enough that we thought they were ready to be trained, we brought in some dog fighters to get them started. And we would keep them in their cages with a picture of the 9 other dogs so that they would just sit and fester in that hatred. And, you know, it was going to be a bloodbath. And so what we did is we got it set up, and we had each dog tattooed with the name of one of the participants in our league. So the idea was we're going to have this dog orgy of death, and the order in which the dogs die determines the draft order. So eventually there'll be either one dog that's still alive or this the last dog to die. And the idea would be that the first dog to die, the person tattooed on that dog, they pick 10th. The next person picks 9th, etc.
Get in order.
Yeah, in like a descending order. Yeah, from 10 to 1.
Do we have officials for that, man?
Yeah, dude, we had some of the best dog fighting officials ever. You don't remember Chuck?
No.
Yeah, well, Chuck died. So what we did, we got everything set up. We rented out a local football stadium, and we put each dog in a pen an equal distance away from each other, so that there would be no like head start for any of the dogs. You know, they would all have an exact equal chance of winning. And in the middle, now I told you we were feeding them Wagyu beef, but for the week or two before this, no food at all, minimal water. So what we did is we got...
They were dry, bro.
Yeah, they were pretty dry. They were dry. What we did is we got 4 pounds of terrible quality taco meat and put it in the middle of this football field and let the dogs go. And we had it set up so that we were going to try and be influenced by Ridley Scott's Gladiator. Some of the gladiator scenes in the Coliseum, you know, where like the camera's swooping in and out and there's violence here and there's violence over there. And like the violence speaks a message. It's not just about the draft. I mean, the draft is the purpose, but there's also a message, you know. We're trying to spread love. We're trying to cause some peace. We're trying to help the animals.
Pax Romana, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's our motto. But the thing is, we set it up and it went well. I mean, these dogs, they were bloodthirsty monsters. They just tore into each other like nothing you've ever seen. And they went down one at a time. You know, 10, 9, 8, etc.
7.
Down to the end. Yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, I took care of it. You don't have to say anything else about the numbers.
Excuse me, bro?
So, at the end, we get down to one final dog. He's dying, but he's the last one to die. So we knew who the winner of the draft was. We're ready to go. We've got this filmed. The lighting was perfect. We had people on staff to keep us hydrated. Everything went perfectly. But there was just one little problem. We got to the end. We went back to watch the footage. The freaking camera wasn't on. I mean, you know, I guess that's our fault, but it's okay. Things happen.
Bro, we hire people to do a freaking job for us.
Filmmakers make mistakes.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. Remember the good times that we had. Let them slip away from us when things got bad. Clearly I first saw you smiling in the sun. I wanna feel your warmth upon me. I wanna be the one. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for memories. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. Standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how it feels so much, you cannot say a word. We are screaming inside a room we can't be heard. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories.
Unfortunately, in this case, none of this was captured on video, so we were unable to share the draft that way. So we had to come up with a new idea. Okay, so the Pitbull idea didn't work, so we had to come up with another plan, but we're pretty excited about this one too. One of the things we love is art in all its forms. We love making art, and that includes movie making or acting or whatever we decide to do. That even includes baking. So in this case, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be baking some cupcakes. And yeah, we're going to be doing that with the help of one of our biggest influences as bakers. You know, of course, I'm talking about Miss Betty Crocker.
BC.
Yeah, BC forever. Rest in peace. One of the best there's ever been.
BC like the years, and BC like BC. It's like the original, bro.
Yeah, that's the same thing. All right, so another influence of ours, Mr. Miles Davis. And there's nothing I like more when I'm baking than some cool jazz.
Yeah, bump
you know
it
what
on
I'm
that
saying?
one, bro.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get it going. We think Kind of Blue? Kind of Blue work for this?
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, let's do it.
You wanna get started, bro?
Why don't you get on the heavy duty, bro?
Yeah. What you need here?
Just crack them eggs. And put
Crack
them in
an
the
egg.
pan. Yeah.
Ready, bro?
Go for it. You need all three of them.
Cool. Gotta wear my gloves for this one, man.
Yeah. Put it on the counter.
We're gonna clean it up afterwards.
We're gonna take care of it. You don't worry.
We're gonna keep Miles on for cleaning.
Miles is around for the rest of the evening, brother.
It's all purpose, bro.
Doesn't get much cooler than Miles. Got it?
We'll see, bro.
There you go. There you go.
Bump it.
Bump it. That's right.
One more.
Last one.
Oh, yeah.
Sit. Sit right there.
There you go.
Where's our whisk? Whisk is all you need. Alright, when you're baking, if you're truly a master baker, it's important to always pay close attention to the directions on the box. So this tells me to stir for like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna do that. I gotta be careful though. I don't want to get some kind of like bursitis or something from all the stirring, you know? Listen to that. It just didn't get much better. Oh man. Hey, I'll tell you what.
I feel that beat.
I feel it. I feel it. Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't we switch it up? Why don't you do some stirring?
You need to swap in, bro?
Yeah. So why don't we tag in? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Gotta take my hat off for this one. There you are. Watch you spin. Let me get you tied up
I
here.
gotta tie me up, bro.
Yeah, I got it tied up. There ain't nothing if it ain't tied up. Listen, Miles, blow that trumpet. Okay, before we finish up, let's pause Miles and tell everybody what we're doing.
Pause Miles.
Just for a minute.
Alright.
Just for a minute. Okay, so look, here's what we're doing. We're making some cupcakes. Here's the names, the last two names that we have not already put in. Daniel King Kong over here. Fold that up for me, dude.
Get my fold on.
Yeah, get your fold on. Missy Elliott. Up on that one for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. All right, so look, I'm putting it here at the bottom. Give me one more. What's that other last name? Brian, the Queen of Mean Dean.
Right there, babe. Right there,
All right,
babe.
that's it.
Let's get that thing folded.
That's folded.
Good?
That's good. Thank you. All right, because I got to flatten it out here. All right, so we got 10 cupcakes here. Make these last couple. I got to fill this
Let them
in.
count, bro.
All right. So what we're doing is we're about to put these suckers in the oven. All right, just watch the timer. Nothing to do but wait now. It's like I always say, you know, from kind of blue to bitches brew, Miles really changed.
You do always
All
say
for the
that.
good, though. All for the
I
good.
know, you always say that.
Should I put on another album?
We gotta get some work done, bro.
Yeah, I guess you're right. There's a lot left to do. We still gotta ice the cupcakes. We gotta get the storyboards finished. We gotta run through the script again. Ah, man. One thing about directing is it is a lot of work. All right, I'll tell you what. Look here. Look, I'm gonna go through this section. All right.
That section?
Yeah, right here. Now you go ahead and go to the ending and work on running through what we talked about, those changes. All right, you got it?
Okay, bro.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Do what we said earlier, okay? Don't forget about the thing we said we were gonna change. Yeah, all right. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, bro.
Shoot day, man. Nothing like it. No matter how many times we do it, I always get a little bit of nerves the morning before.
You get nervous, bro?
I mean, I'm not scared.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't see
excited.
him, bro.
Well, you know, remember, I used to be an actor, so I'm good at hiding stuff. But hey, the thing is, we want to make sure this shoot turns out well. All right, so the guys are about to be here. We're just putting some last minute touches on stuff, but I'm really excited about all the stuff we're going to film because we decided to shoot some extra coverage this year. You know, in the past, we've pretty much everything we shot went into the movie because we were acting, so we didn't really have time to do as much planning. This time, though, we're just behind the camera, so we're going to shoot a lot of extra stuff. It might not all end up in the movie. I don't know.
It's better to have too much than too little, bro.
Yeah, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Woodrow Call, Lonesome Dove.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so anyway.
Big influence.
One of our biggest. Larry McMurtry, rider of that. One of the all-time great Texas riders. He's not dead yet, but I still hope he rests in peace tonight when he lays his head down on that pillow. So yeah, man, I think it's going to be a great shoot. I think we got some exciting ideas. And what do you say? Bump it for good luck?
Hey. Whoa! Hey, do you have any suggestions for me before we start?
Yeah, bro. Now you're playing me.
Yeah.
Now this, you know what this means?
Do you wrestle?
Bro, this means you're the freaking fantasy football champion, bro.
Okay.
You've lived with this for a freaking year, bro. Right?
I have?
I have. You're me. I've lived with it for a year in my house.
Gotcha.
What do you think that would mean to you, bro?
That
What do you think it would mean to you, bro?
that you're the winner?
Don't think. What would it mean to you?
You win? You won?
It means you won, but what does it mean to you as a person? Like, to know that you're a winner, that you won, and you lived with it for a whole year, and you worked this hard, and everybody knows, 9 other people know you're their champion.
It's awesome. I don't know. I don't play football.
This is it. Y'all ready? You ready? Now remember, this thing is all about love. This thing is all about art and filmmaking.
It's about family, bro.
It's about family. Everything we do is about family.
This is it, bro.
Fantasy football, filmmaking, family, the 3 Fs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So just remember, fist bump. So remember, just put everything you got into it. I need every ounce of what's inside you laid out there on the camera because if you're faking it, they're going to know it. So if you got an emotion, you let it out. You don't hide it. Tears are a good thing. Tears are a good thing, brother. All right?
Eric Clapton says
Let's do it. Eric Clapton said something like that. Yeah. Anyway, okay, put them in. Put the hands in. Art on 3. 1, 2, 3.
To life, but I refer you to life. Life has a way. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis. She loves Jesus and America too. 'Cause I'm free. Free falling. I can't laugh. I hit the shot. I feel a tip all night. I get loose. Like the boots. I put a terrible chick in my juice out.
No, guys. No. One second, bro. 1 second. 1 second. Brandon.
Yeah.
Like this. Good?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's try it again.
Stop!
It's not what he said to do! Wise men say only fools run.
Okay, guys, that's good, but I need you to get a little bit closer. All right? Don't act like you hate each other so much. Get in closer. There you go. All right, let's see what we got. Guys, I need you to really act like you're in love here. Touch bellies, touch bellies. Okay, Brandon, so remember, this is the emotional core of what we're doing, all right? The juggling represents so many things. It's not just juggling, it's juggling the human spirit, it's juggling happiness with sadness and trying to find a balance. Just remember all that as you're going.
Okay.
Just have fun, though. Just have fun.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do your best.
Okay. Okay, so for this year's draft, what we decided to do was
God. Can you do anything right? It's not that hard. I showed you this before. Look, you throw the balls up and you catch them, okay? It's not that hard, huh? Switch the two in one hand, huh? Huh? Huh?
Hey guys.
Cut. Brandon, okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a good first start. I know this is a first take, but we got a lot to get through, and we can't mess around with this kind of thing. I need you to walk like a normal person, okay? You're walking like too showy, like you're walking like an actor, and that's not how I walk. Remember, you're supposed to be me, so just walk like I walk, okay? Try it again.
It's been a long day. Can I get some water or something?
Oh, you need water.
Yeah.
Water's the problem right now. Water's why you can't walk like a human being. Okay, I'll get you some water. Sit tight, I'll get you water. All right. All right, man. Here's your water. You think this is gonna help you?
Yeah.
Huh? You think you know you can walk like a person? Huh? That's something you can do? Get in the hall and try it again. Cue the music and go.
Hey guys.
Cut! What is wrong with you? Okay, cue the music.
Hey everybody, it's time to do this year's fantasy football draft order drawing. So we have something very special planned for you guys this year. I think it's exciting. I think it's innovative. It's what we do here in the league. So joining me is league champion Jacob Smith. Here's what we've done. We've taken 10 cupcakes. Each one of these has a slip of paper that was baked into it with the name of each team captain. I'm gonna eat each of these cupcakes and I'm gonna digest them. And in the order that they pass through my system, that's the reverse order of this draft. So the first one out of my body will be number 10, number 9, number 8, until the very last cupcake that exits my temple will be number 1 in this year's league. Jacob, may I have the first cupcake? Thank you. All right, can I have the second cupcake? Jacob, hand me the 9th cupcake. Thank you.
Sorry, it's not funny.
It's not. Yeah. Can I have the final cupcake?
Do I need to feed it to you?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
One more bite, buddy.
All right. Now it begins. See you guys on the other side.
Nothing to do but wait now, guys. Hey, can I get the funny papers?
Chilling for you.
Get some sports in there?
We just might.
Business will work.
Business?
Oh man, Heathcliff gets me every time.
Heathcliff?
It's crazy, man.
What's going on with the business, bro?
Other portfolios, bonds.
Yeah. Bumping, man, loom hanging. You okay in there, bro? You okay?
Yeah.
He's done. He's done.
Guys, I can't read the names. I don't think this worked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, so the cupcakes didn't work. We had everything kind of staked on that, but that's okay. That's okay. We roll with the punches, you know. We're improvisers. One of the things about directing is you got to be ready to change things at the drop of a hat. I mean, something goes wrong and you got to jump on it in a new direction. That's one thing we learned from John Cassavetes, you know, the father of independent cinema. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. We miss him every day. One of the truly one of the all-time greats. But his sets were mostly improvised. I mean, what they would do is they would hammer everything out in rehearsals and have everything so that it was sort of written together, and then they'd get on set and improvise. Of course, we didn't really rehearse, but that's okay. We're still gonna roll with it. And we've got an idea formulating right now, something in the old hopper that's cooking
that I think we're going to work out that's going to be just as spectacular as any of the other ideas we had that didn't work out. So, yeah, we're going to go try that now. Good. Let's get on it.
Cue the music.
Hey guys, it's that time of the year again. It's time for the Fantasy Football Draft Order. Now, as always, we're going to draft in reverse order, starting at number 10. And we're going to make it special this year, so we brought out a decorative milk urn for us. Helping me is defending league champion Jacob Smith. Let's do this. Okay, and with the 10th pick, this year's draft is
Jacob Smith.
And the number 9 pick in this year's draft,
Dane the Red Stallion Childress.
number 8 pick,
Cale J. Money Roberts.
Congratulations, Cale. Number 7 pick,
Clint Night Eagle Cogburn.
oh wow. Number 6 pick,
Daniel King Kong O'Rear.
oh. And now time for the top 5. Number 5 pick,
Brian the Queen of Mean Dean.
ooh, Queen of Maine. Number 4,
Clint Carroll.
top 4. Now it's time for the top 3. Number 3 pick in this year's draft,
Michael Whiskers Presswood.
Whiskers. Top 2. Here we go, baby.
Clayton Team, Carroll.
Team Comma. It's a dumb name. And our top pick in this year's fantasy football draft goes to, I think you already know who this is, guys.
Irish Wade O'Rear.
Congratulations, Irish Wade. Let's do this.
Hollywood and the Sunset Strip is something everyone should see. Neon lights and the pretty, pretty girls all dress so scantily. When they play their music, that hard rock music, they back it with a lot of flash. But it's still that same old backbeat rhythm that really, really kicks them in the. They say the hard rock and roll is still beating. And from what I've seen, I believe them. Now the old one may be there to lead them, but the hard rock and roll is still beating. Johnny! Ow! DC, San Antonio, and the Liberty Town, Boston and a Baton Rouge.